Welcome back to the Studio 9 Ultimate Football Guide Borderland Football Preview for the 2023 season. Do not forget to tune in to 9 Overtime every single Friday night at 10:15 p.m. only on KTSM. Sam, I'm so ready for football.
I know, it's been a great show, and it just makes me want to get the football season even quicker, and it's right around the corner. We've gone through UTEP, New Mexico State, took a look at the high school level. Really exciting stuff ahead, but now it's the moment everyone's been waiting for. We're going to introduce our Fine Nine of the best high school football players in the borderline.
And this one was really hard to pick. So many kids with Division I offers already heading into the season. A couple of guys already committed to play at the Division I level, and that is where we will begin with the first guy on our list. A man you might know, he was on our Fine Nine a season ago. It's Pebble Hills quarterback Gael Ochoa. He enters his senior season already committed to play for the UTEP Miners. He threw for over 2,000 yards and 24 touchdowns last season, only 3 interceptions, and he can do it as a dual threat runner as well. He led the Spartans to their first District 1 6A championship and the area round of the playoffs in 2022. Like I said, verbally committed to UTEP. They think he could be the quarterback of the future for the Miners.
Sticking with the quarterback theme, you've got to throw in Shea Smith from Franklin. Entering his senior year as well, had a stellar year in 2022, threw over 2,500 passing yards and rushed for over 1,000 yards. 45 total touchdowns, and predicted to be one of the best athletes in the entire state of Texas, according to Dave Campbell's Texas Football. So we got to keep an eye out for him at Franklin there.
Next up on our Fine Nine, Bel Air senior wide receiver / defensive back Chris Davis, 57 catches, 1,084 yards, 10 touchdowns offensively last year. He also had 42 tackles on the defensive side of the football for a very surprising 8-3 Bel Air team in 2022 that figures to be potentially even better this time around. He's got an offer from Eastern New Mexico. UTEP is also sniffing around, he says. We'll see if he gets any more Division I interest as the season goes on.
Sticking on the defensive end, John Sierra from Centennial High School plays linebacker, 90 tackles last season, 50 of them taken under his own wing, 22 tackles for loss, 1.5 sacks, 1 forced fumble during his junior year at Centennial. Has a Division I offer from the New Mexico Lobos, so I know a lot of schools will be paying attention to that in his senior year at Centennial.
We'll take it now to our first underclassman of the show, Manny Fuller, an athlete, running back, safety. He does it all for Del Valle. Junior rushed for 435 yards, 8 touchdowns on just 37 carries in 8 games a season ago, 17 total tackles and an interception defensively. But he's really taken off in the summer, gone to a few camps. Mr. Fuller has offers from both UTSA and Texas Tech. So those schools taking notice. You got to think a couple others will very soon. Del Valle picked to win District 1 5A Division I by Dave Campbell's Texas Football. Manny Fuller will be a big reason why if they do.
Next up, Evan Minhades, the quarterback out of Eastwood High School, also entering his senior year, threw over 2,700 passing yards, rushed for over 1,000 yards, and had a total of 48 touchdowns in 2022. Big reason why Eastwood had a ton of success last year, 9-3 record, made it to the area round. Also has a Division I offer from FCS school Austin P. So Evan will be looking to build off a really big year in 2023.
Canutillo has been represented on the Fine Nine by LJ Martin the last couple of years. They are represented once again by the Eagles defensive back / linebacker TJ Lachlan, a junior in the class of 2025. Really came on strong as a sophomore, his first year on varsity a season ago, and helped them make the regional semifinals. 5'11", 197 pounds. Projects as a probably defensive back at the next level, but plays linebacker for the Eagles. 82 total tackles last year and 1 interception as a sophomore.
Now this is where the list gets really interesting. We're talking about it right now. This might be the first time in recent memory that we've had a sophomore make the Fine Nine. And I'm talking about Ryan Estrada, the running back out of El Dorado. One of the best high schools in Texas. No, just kidding. Ryan Estrada, great year in his freshman stint at El Dorado. Ran for 1,300 yards on 127 carries, had 13 touchdowns. Also a threat over the air, caught 23 passes for 280 yards and 4 touchdowns. Has racked up quite a lot of Division I offers. UTEP, UTSA, SMU, Baylor, and Texas Tech all on that list. Aztecs did miss the playoffs last year, but with Ryan Estrada coming back and a whole lot of guys for the Aztecs, Ryan Estrada and the Aztecs expect to be a good threat this year.
Ryan Estrada, sophomore on our Fine Nine, closing out the Fine Nine. Yet another sophomore You might know who it is. Davion Singleton, an athlete from Chapin High School. Again, as sophomore, 1,600 total yards last year, 731 passing, 902 rushing, and 23 total touchdowns. Selected as the District 1-5A Division II preseason MVP by Dave Campbell's. Also has some Division I offers, including SMU and Hawaii, does Mr. Singleton, so he could have a big year for Chapin this year. That's the 2023 Fine Nine. We're so excited to see all these kids play, excited to see UTEP, New Mexico State, all of our high schools. For Sam Guzman, I'm Colin Teever. Be sure to watch 9 Overtime, 10:15 p.m. every Friday, and don't forget to pick up the Ultimate Football Guide magazine at our Game of the Week. That's our show. We'll see you out on the field.